Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel for Padai Exam Prep. I am Lakshmi Kushwaha, your educator. So this is your part 4 for the management series where we are doing the unit number 1 of the Management Code 17 for NTA UGC NET preparation. So in today's video, we are going to study and cover the topic utility, where we would be doing the utility analysis, meaning theories of utility and other small topics. So let's start without any delay. What all things you need to know when you study the utility. In this video, we are going to study basic concept utility. What do you mean by utility? Where utility, it is nothing but, see, when I am saying utility, what does it mean? It directly means satisfaction. Satisfaction which is derived when I am consuming any good. When I am consuming any good, किसी भी तरीके का मैं प्रोडक्ट यूज़ करती हूँ, सर्विसेज मुझे दिए जाते हैं, मैं सर्विसेज यूज़ करती हूँ, उन प्रोडक्ट से, उन सर्विसेज से मुझे क्या लेवल का सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है, क्या मैं उससे यूजफुल समझती हूँ. सो द यूटिलिटी इज नथिंग बट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द satisfaction derived by consumption of the product or services or the good. And basis of this satisfaction, consumer decide how much to buy, how much not to buy, his consumption decision, his purchase decision, his you can say options, क्या buy करना है, क्या नहीं करना है, right? So what we are going to study in the concept, what does utility mean, theory of consumer behavior, how do consumer behave while making their choices, what do you mean by utility analysis, then different types of utility, total utility, marginal utility, and finally the utility theories, theory of cardinal utility given by Alfred Marshall, theory of ordinal utility. In the theory of cardinal utility, we will be studying the assumptions and approaches, finally, which will lead us to main two important laws, laws of diminishing marginal utility and law of equi-marginal utility. So this is what we are going to cover in this video. This particular chart we will be revising in last once we complete all the topics, and this chart would be enough for you to revise complete utility topic, right? So let's start. So utility का मतलब क्या? What does utility means? The term utility is meaning, a simple meaning in English is usefulness. How useful? Do I find any good या product? कोई भी एक गुड हो, सर्विसेज हो, प्रोडक्ट हो, मैं उसको कितना यूजफुल फाउंड करती हूँ, कितना उससे सेटिस्फाइड हूँ उसको यूज़ करने के बाद में, दैट इज़ द यूटिलिटी. आई विल से दैट अ गुड और अ प्रोडक्ट इज ऑफ हाई यूटिलिटी if I have a high level of satisfaction, I am satisfied with it and I am ready to purchase it again. And I would say that the product is of low utility if I am not happy, I was not satisfied, right? So that is your utility means. So economists define utility as a benefit consumer obtain from goods and the services they consume. अब यूटिलिटी स्टडी करने के लिए दो इंपॉर्टेंट थ्योरी हैं, द थ्योरी ऑफ कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर एंड द यूटिलिटी थ्योरी. व्हाट इज द थ्योरी ऑफ कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर? कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर मीन्स व्हाट? वन हु कंज्यूम्स द प्रोडक्ट. So when a consumer is consuming any product or a good, what is his behavior? किसी भी प्रोडक्ट का चॉइस करना, उसे किस डिग्री में यूज़ करना है, किस लेवल पे यूज़ करना है, किस लिमिट तक यूज़ करना है, ये डिसीजंस जब कंज्यूमर करता है, दिस इज नथिंग बट अ कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर. सो कंज्यूमर, द थ्योरी ऑफ कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर डिफाइन और डिस्क्राइब हाउ कंज्यूमर बाय डिफरेंट गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज. किस बेसिस पे वो अपना डिसीजन लेते हैं कि हमें ये प्रोडक्ट खरीदना है, वो प्रोडक्ट खरीदना है. एंड दिस थ्योरी ऑल्सो एक्सप्लेन्स that how consumer invest or basically accumulate or allocate his income on purchasing the commodity. वो अपना इनकम जो भी अर्न करता है उस इनकम के पार्ट्स या इनकम के हिस्सों को किस तरीके से यूज करेगा प्रोडक्ट को खरीदने में. दिस इज व्हाट द थ्योरी ऑफ कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर इज. तो कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर थ्योरी से हमें क्या समझ में आता है? कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर थ्योरी से हमें समझ में आता है कि एक बिहेवियर कि कंज्यूमर किस तरीके से डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स या सर्विसेज को सेलेक्ट करता है, प्लस वो अपना इनकम कैसे एलोकेट करता है इन प्रोडक्ट्स और गुड्स को परचेस करने में. सो फर्दरमोर in relation to the purchase of different commodities and how price affects his or decision. एक और चीज है कि जब मेरे प्रोडक्ट जिससे मैं satisfied हूँ, what how the changes in the price of that product and changes in the income, तो मेरा अगर इनकम इंक्रीज या डिक्रीज हो रहा है उसकी वजह से जो मैं गुड्स परचेस कर रही हूँ उस पर क्या अफेक्ट होगा, उस गुड के प्राइस या डिक्रीज इंक्रीज या डिक्रीज हो रहे हैं तो क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, whether I would buy it or not, everything. So everything is in the consumer behavior, that is the theory of consumer behavior. Now to explain this behavior, one of the theories used to explain the consumer behavior is utility theory. Now what is utility? Consumer will select certain product, will purchase certain product, will keep the product or allocate his income for buying that product only when he is satisfied. Everything depends upon the satisfaction a consumer gets when he consumes that product. So utility theory aims to explain a situation of a consumer behavior in regard to the satisfaction a consumer gets from the consumption of commodity. Now who have given this theory? Economist William Stanley Jevons has given this theory of utility. The term utility refers to satisfaction or a benefit that a consumer derives from the consumption of the commodity, and the utility can be measured in utils. So if you are asked in exam what is the unit for the utility, it's utils. Now moving to utility analysis. What is utility analysis? You are doing an analysis of satisfaction. You are doing analysis of how a consumer is satisfied. When a consumer is satisfied, to what level he will be satisfied by using the same product. मैं वही प्रोडक्ट यूज़ करते जा रही हूँ, मेरा इनकम भी इंक्रीज हो रहा है, तो क्या मैं उसी लेवल को उसी प्रोडक्ट क्या वो प्रोडक्ट की सेटिस्फैक्शन इतनी अच्छी है कि मेरे पास हाई कैपेसिटी टू पे है बट स्टिल आई एम बाइंग दैट प्रोडक्ट. एवरीथिंग. दिस इज व्हाट यूटिलिटी एनालिसिस ट्राइज टू एक्सप्लेन. यूटिलिटी एनालिसिस यही एक्सप्लेन करता है कि सेटिस्फैक्शन के थ्रू हम एज एन कंज्यूमर किस तरीके से किसी भी कमोडिटी को परचेस करते हैं, यूज करते हैं, डिसीजंस लेते हैं. दैट इज योर यूटिलिटी एनालिसिस. सो यूटिलिटी एनालिसिस अटेम्प्ट टू एक्सप्लेन अ कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर on the basis of satisfaction derived from the consumption of commodity. Of course, utility derived from consumption affect the consumers purchase and the consumption decision. कितना करना है, तो अब अगर कोई चीज़ अभी महंगी हो गई है तो 1 kg लेने के बजाय शायद मैं हाफ kg ही लूँगी, कंज्यूम करूँगी बिकॉज आई लाइक इट मे बी, लेकिन प्राइसेस आर हाई, तो मेरा बिहेवियर कैसा हो जाएगा, मेरा डिसीजन. एवरीथिंग दैट वी अंडरस्टैंड इज थ्रू दी यूटिलिटी एनालिसिस. सो वन एग्जांपल लाइक कैसे यूटिलिटी वेरी करती है. अ पर्सन हु इज फास्टिंग फॉर 2 days व्हेन ऑर्डर्ड अ फूड विल गेट अ यूटिलिटी. तो जो 2 दिन से भूखा है, फास्टिंग कर रहा है, द फूड द वे ही कंज्यूम द फूड उसका सेटिस्फैक्शन लेवल अलग होगा. अ किड व्हेन क्राइंग इज ऑफर्ड अ टॉयज टू प्ले ऑल्सो गेट्स अ सेटिस्फैक्शन. यूजुअली द किड्स दे ट्राई. सो हर प्रोडक्ट हर गुड के लिए, ठीक है, इट कैन बी एनीथिंग, द सेटिस्फैक्शन में डिफर. सो नाउ इन बोथ द एग्जाम्पल देयर इज अ satisfaction of what? The needs and wants of the consumer. But depending upon this satisfaction only the next step कि आगे वही प्रोडक्ट लेना है या नहीं लेना है, बच्चा वो टॉय को लेगा या नहीं लेगा, डिपेंड्स अपॉन द सेटिस्फैक्शन. So this is an understanding of utility analysis. इसे हम कहते हैं एनालिसिस, जिसके अंदर में हम कंजम्पशन, कंज्यूमर का बिहेवियर, उसकी सेटिस्फैक्शन उस प्रोडक्ट के लिए क्या है, और आफ्टर सेटिस्फैक्शन उसके डिसीजंस क्या होते हैं ये समझते हैं. नाउ देयर कैन बी टू बेसिक टाइप्स ऑफ यूटिलिटी, टोटल यूटिलिटी एंड मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी. टोटल यूटिलिटी से ही डिराइव होता है मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी. नाउ total utility means what? Total, as the name suggests, total utility is the total satisfaction or the total benefit. एक तरीके का total satisfaction or the total benefit which is derived from any good or a bundle of goods and services. मतलब total में. So मेरे पास में suppose let's say I have मेरे को किसी ने someone have given me like this is your birthday, so we are giving you 10,000 rupees. Now it's your choice how you are spending it. So after, there can be different people, there can be different kind of nature where people will consume 10,000. Satisfaction एक person का ऐसे हो सकता है कि I have to buy everything from 10,000 then he will be satisfied. Some would be like no 8,000 rest I will be keeping with myself. Some would be like I will keep this 10,000 with myself for the useful time. तो इन दोनों के ही केस में, इन तीनों के ही केस में टोटल बेनिफिट या टोटल सेटिस्फैक्शन अलग होता है. जैसे 10,000 यहाँ पे, इसके लिए 10,000 रुपीज खर्चा करने के बाद में जो उसे टोटल बेनिफिट मिल रहा है दैट इज टोटल सेटिस्फैक्शन और टोटल यूटिलिटी. इनके केस में 7,000 खर्चा करने के बाद में जो बेनिफिट मिल रहा है सो दैट इज द टोटल यूटिलिटी. सो टोटल यूटिलिटी, टोटल satisfaction is the total amount of satisfaction or a benefit derived from consuming given good or a specific bundle of good and service in a particular period of the time. Now see, I gave you this 3 example. इनके लिए 10,000 रुपये खर्चा करना is the satisfaction, right? But he would be like in future के लिए I will save this money. Depending upon the time period उसका satisfaction vary कर सकता है. तो given period of the time में एक प्रोडक्ट या किसी भी बंडल ऑफ प्रोडक्ट से उनको क्या सेटिस्फैक्शन मिला है टोटल, दैट इज टोटल सेटिस्फैक्शन. नाउ आई विल एक्सप्लेन दिस विथ एन सिंपल एग्जांपल. लेट्स से you went for shopping and there is a sale. There are 2 shops, same kind of product, they are offering at 400, they are offering 4 goods, right? Another shop again sale at 300, they are offering 4 goods. Everything is same. So now for a consumer who is finding 4 goods here and 4 goods here exactly same in quality, quantity, everything is same, for them the satisfaction would be more here because usually consumer says more is better. So total उनको क्या benefit मिल रहा है यहाँ 300 में 4 मिल रहा है. So they are saving money. So the total benefit more is better is followed in the total utility principle है. So it is assumed consumer find more is better, that is larger the quantity consumed of the good, higher is the total utility. However, utility increase at diminishing rate as consumer consume more or more good. Now let me make you understand this. So now I like ice creams. I like ice cream. So someone offered me one. I am very happy. Happy enough to take another 2 ice creams. Happy. So now my satisfaction, let's say here was let's say 70% or let's say 100%. Second ice cream 110%, or let's start with 70%. 70%. 2 ice creams 80%. 3 I'm happy, getting higher. Then now I would have satisfaction of 85%. 4. Now anything when it becomes more than required, see anything which is being offered, कोई भी चीज़ ज़रूरत से ज़्यादा repetitively आपको मिल रही है, you start your satisfaction. See, even the 4 is given to me, I'm not disliking ice cream, but now the satisfaction will decrease. So now 85 की जगह, so now 80, let's say 90%. Instead of 100%, I may be only 95% happy. 5 ice creams, increasing, I may be only 98%. So now 70, 80, 10% increase, 80, 90, 10% increase, 5% increase, 2% or 3% increase, then 100% happiness, this is 2% increase. So you can see this total percentage is increasing, total utility is increasing, but the satisfaction, this margin is decreasing. So the total utility is increasing but at diminishing rate. Why diminishing rate? क्योंकि earlier it was 10%, 10%, 5%, 3%, now 2%. Though you can see the number is becoming larger, but they are becoming larger at the lower rate. Earlier there was the difference of 10, now it's only 2, right? So as consumer consume the same kind of the good more and more, their total utility start increasing. It will increase but at diminishing rate. Now at a certain point, after certain point of the time, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this utility will even start declining, because I would have a time. Overeating causes of vomiting, right? So when the things are provided me more than enough, I start devaluing it. The satisfaction decrease, and this is what it is called as, and here arises the term concept called as marginal utility. So what is marginal utility? Marginal utility is an additional benefit, additional satisfaction that I get after increasing one extra product. So one ice cream, second ice cream, I had 70% satisfaction, 80%. Additional benefit here was of 10%. Then third, 3 ice cream, 90%, additional benefit was 10. 4 ice cream, now 95, here additional benefit of 90 and 95 was only 5%. So there would be a time where my satisfaction would be 0. I don't want, and it will become a negative as well. And this additional benefit which is being added after every one extra, हर एक के बाद में जो एक्स्ट्रा आपको एडिशनल बेनिफिट मिलता है हर प्रोडक्ट के बाद में, उसे हम कहते हैं मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी या फिर एडिशनल यूटिलिटी. So if I have to show the total utility on the graph, so you can see this is the quantity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 consumed, 45 total utility. The total utility will increase. Totality में तो increase होगा, but when we compare it marginal utility, it will be a time when it will start decreasing. Marginal utility will start decreasing. It will reach the maximum. Marginal utility will reach the maximum when the total utility is maximum, and then it will start falling. तो हम marginal utility की बात करते हैं. So marginal utility is defined as a change in total utility that can be attributed to consumption of additional unit of a good in a given period of the time. Please remember, a time is very important concern here. So marginal utility can be defined as an additional utility derived from the consumption of one additional unit of commodity. Therefore we can say marginal utility is an extra satisfaction gained from one or more additional unit of particular commodity. Very important definition, you may have the question in exam. So how marginal utility can be given by formula? Change in total utility and change in quantity consumed. So let's say one ice cream gave me 70% of satisfaction, second ice cream gave me 80%. So change in the utility was 10 divided by how many? 2. That is how marginal utility is calculated. So you can see this is your total utility. As the total utility increases, the marginal utility declines. It will decline, right? It would be minimum when total utility is maximum. After that, marginal utility will become 0, even negative. So these are the two types of utility: total utility, marginal utility. Now we would be moving to utility theories. What are these theories? the theories which explains the behavior, consumer behavior, their consumptions, how the satisfaction of an employee help them to take the decisions, right? So now there can be two theories, cardinal utility theory and your ordinal. So what is the difference between cardinal? So we have cardinal and ordinal, two theories. There are two theories of utility which compare the satisfaction obtained from consumption bundles by using utility functions. One method which give importance to numerical value of utility is called cardinal. We'll come to this. What do you mean by numerical? While other method which utilizes numeric value of just rank the consumption bundle is called as ordinal. नाम में ही है order. जहाँ पे आप नंबर या डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट से सेटिस्फैक्शन डिराइव करते हो और उनको रैंक करते हो कि इस प्रोडक्ट से मुझे हाईएस्ट सेटिस्फैक्शन मिला, इससे लोएस्ट सेटिस्फैक्शन मिला है, इसे हम कहते हैं रैंकिंग. व्हेन यू डू जस्ट रैंकिंग, दैट इज ऑर्डिनल. और कार्डिनल में हम उसकी वैल्यू कि कितना सेटिस्फैक्शन मिला, 10%, 2%, 3%, and usually it is calculated in utils. ठीक है. So the first theory is cardinal utility. What does it do? It measures the numerical value. So now cardinal utility theory is based on principle, or there are certain assumptions of cardinal utility. It says that is based on cardinal measurement of a utility which assume that utility is measurable and additive. मतलब जो मुझे satisfaction मिल रहा है मैं उसे measure भी कर सकती हूँ और add on कर भी सकती हूँ. That is your cardinal. The theory was developed by economists like Marshall, Pigou, Robertson. It is expressed as a quantity measured in hypothetical units called as utils. Hypothetical, imaginary. So let's say if a consumer imagines that one mango has 8 utils, apple have 4 util, it implies the utility of mango is twice than apple. Simple meaning है कि मुझे एक मैंगो से कितना सेटिस्फैक्शन मिलता है, 8 यूटिल्स का, और एप्पल से कितना मिलता है, 4. तो कौन सा ज़्यादा सेटिस्फैक्टरी है, मैंगो. कितना, ट्वाइस. ये जब हम न्यूमेरिक वैल्यू में करते हैं, that theory is called as cardinal theory. So the cardinal utility theory is based on the assumptions. First is rational consumer. What do you mean by rational? Rational means a consumer who makes a choices logical, who wants to maximize his satisfaction. Logically वो अपने जितने उसके पास में अल्टरनेटिव हैं उनको यूज करके अपनी सेटिस्फैक्शन को मैक्सिमाइज करना चाह रहा है. तो अगर मुझे 10,000 रुपए दिए हैं खर्चा करने के लिए, आई विल यूज दिस 10,000 rupees in such a way that I get maximum benefit. I can buy the best products at least price to get those satisfaction. So rational consumer, first cardinal utility analysis assume that consumer is rational. He makes every effort to maximize his total utility under the income and price constraint. While going for the purchase or consumption of good, a consumer will act rationally to maximize his level of satisfaction. Now let's say there are two girls, they are going for the shopping. There can be difference. The first one or the second one is going directly to the mall, buying the clothes, 10,000 is given to both of them. She is going to the mall, she is buying the clothes of her choices as per the prices given on the clothes, and she will come back. For her, the satisfaction is here. What is rational consumer? The another girl will go to the local market, will bargain, will get the best product just like the mall, will bargain the best price and get the maximum. If she buys 5 clothes, she would be able to buy around 10 to 15 depending upon bargaining. So what she is doing? She is thinking logically. She is taking into mind the income and the price of the product, the income, the amount she is having. and then using different strategies she would try to get a maximum utility. Totality में उसको ज़्यादा satisfaction चाहिए. Next, cardinal measurement of utility. As per this theory, the utility satisfaction received from the give me a sec. So cardinal measure of utility says the satisfaction received from each commodity can be measured and is quantifiable. So utility is cardinal. Cardinal मतलब वो चीज़ होती है जिसे आप measure और quantify कर सकते हो. And how? In the terms of money. तो 10,000 रुपये में से मैंने I have got 10,000 rupees. I purchased 15 clothes worth rupees 50,000 by bargaining. So this 15 clothes, so she would be like, the shopkeeper offered me 800 rupees, but I purchased at 250 rupees. So what she is doing? She is actually quantifying. She is measuring in a monetary terms. So when you are able to measure, quantify certain product, that is cardinal. Constant marginal utility of money. What does this says? That utility which is being derived from the commodity is measured in the terms of money, and money is the measuring rod of utility which is limited. Everyone has got money in a limited form, right? So money is a unit of measurement in cardinal approach. Marshall argued that amount of money which a person is prepared to pay for a unit good rather than go without it is a measure of utility he derives from the good. According to him, measurement of marginal utility of good in terms of money is only possible if marginal utility of money itself remains constant. Marginal utility of money itself remains constant means the value of money remains constant. It doesn't change. Okay? Diminishing marginal utility is the one of the important assumption. It says as you consume more goods, as you consume extra commodity, your consumption, your satisfaction will decrease. It means utility will increase but at decreasing rates. Independent utility. It says every one commodity's satisfaction is not dependent on other goods satisfaction. So they are independent. So you cannot relate two goods, right? That is your independent utilities. Basis to study this cardinal utility, there can be two approaches. And these two approaches to study, see cardinal utility मतलब एक ऐसा स्टडी कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर का जहाँ पे आप सेटिस्फैक्शन को क्या कर सकते हो, उसकी न्यूमेरिक वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो ऐड करके मेजर करके. और इस कार्डिनल यूटिलिटी की एनालिसिस करने के लिए आपके पास में दो अप्रोचेस हैं, लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी एंड लॉ ऑफ इक्वी मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी. What is law of diminishing marginal utility? This utility is based on the fundamental assumption of demand. Just like law of demand has a diminishing returns, this utility also have a diminishing return. It says that as you consume one extra, keep on consuming the same product, your utility will decline. There would be a diminishing returns. So this is nothing but the law of diminishing marginal utility. Just now we studied. So if it is 70%, 80%, 90%, 95%, then your 100, 98%, then your 100%, 101. Here though the total is increasing, but the difference, that is your marginal, the difference is additional benefit, marginal benefit is decreasing at the decreasing, right? So utility is increasing but at the decreasing rate, and this is nothing but the law of diminishing marginal utility. Another law is equi-marginal utility given by an Australian economist H.S. Gosal. This is again one of the principal law of economics, also known as law of substitution or law of maximum satisfaction. What does this mean? That every consumer has a number, how much he has to want it, how much he want, या फिर every consumer has number of the things, that he want. There can be number of the things that I want to purchase, I desire, but I have limited income to spend. I have limited income to spend. So when I am trying to buy those wants, those products, by equalizing by my income, जितने मेरे पास पैसा है उतने ही पैसे में, see, a person is there, he is earning 10,000 rupees, and the person is there, one who is earning 1 lakh rupees. This 10,000 rupees per month will also buy the clothes for Diwali for his whole family. This person earning 1 lakh rupee will buy clothes for whole family. 5-member family, they will purchase it. But the income 1 lakh and income 10,000. 10,000 person will try to fulfill his want in this 10,000 rupees. वो 10,000 में ही अपने want को fulfill करेगा. और जो दूसरा इनकम, जो उसकी इनकम है 1 लाख रुपए, वो उसमें इनकम, उसी इनकम में अपने फैमिली की नीड फुलफिल करेगा. जिसके पास 5 लाख की सैलरी है वो उसमें करेगा. सो व्हेन अ पर्सन is buying several things with a given money income, he equalizes marginal utilities of such thing. इसमें क्या कर रहा है, वो यूटिलिटी जो उसकी मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी है उसको इक्वलाइज करने का कोशिश कर रहा है. द कंज्यूमर कैन गेट मैक्सिमम यूटिलिटी बाय एलोकेटिंग इनकम among the commodities in such a way that the last rupee spent on each item provide the same marginal. क्या करेगा कि ये जो प्रोडक्ट्स है ना फैमिली के लिए जब खरीद रहा है तो ही वुड मेक श्योर कि ही गेट अ बेनिफिट, सेम बेनिफिट, मतलब डिक्रीज ना हो. सो ही इज इक्वलाइजिंग. जब वो अपने इनकम से मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी को इक्वलाइज करने की कोशिश करता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज लॉ ऑफ इक्वी मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी. So these two approaches are there to study the cardinal approach of cardinal theory of your utility. Last theory is ordinal. Simple ordinal is to just rank. So if I have multiple consumption, basis of the size, basis of quality, I will just rank, order the goods. That this satisfies me more, the fashion satisfies me more, the clothes satisfies me more, the food satisfies the more. That is ordering. That's it. So this is your ordinal utility theory. So here we finish our utility topic. So what we studied, that what do you mean by utility, what is the behavior of consumer, analysis, that is nothing but the satisfaction, basis of satisfaction, understanding the theory or the consumer behavior. Total utility is total benefit which will increase at diminishing return. Marginal utility is marginal benefit, a additional benefit derived by consumption of one extra good. Utility theory is theory of cardinal, where it believes that the utility can be measured and added in an imaginary unit called as utils. It has got assumptions which we studied, rational, right, and number of factors, approaches, law of diminishing, law of equity, marginal utility, and the theory of ordinal utility. In next class we will be studying about indifference curve. Thank you everyone. If you have liked this session, do share, subscribe and comment in the comment section if you have any doubts. Thank you.